Get your shoes on, Sally. We're going to the dollar store. Oh no, it's all foggy. Turn up, it's Friday night at the dollar store. We're looking for a certain thing. Grant said would definitely be here.
Well, there's a Family Dollar.
Oh, it's the wrong kind of dollar store. By the way, do you like my beautiful raincoat? I don't think I've ever had a raincoat in my life until now. It's been raining a lot here. It's awful. Grant, we definitely need some bath slime. Oh no, wait. Scented number 2 pencils in many scents.
It smells like plastic in here.
It's my shower curtain.
Hot plastic.
Believe it or not, I already got a compliment on this jacket.
Was it me?
You're supposed to vouch for me.
No, I know, I'm saying. You did get one from a very nice shopkeep.
Shopkeep. DQ, I'm still waiting for that call. You got my number. Mukbang. Guess who got me these beautiful flowers?
What sort of amazing gentleman rode in on horseback 1,000 miles to give you those? Fashion show, fashion show, fashion show. This girl is too hot to talk. Look at her go.
New York Fashion Week, everyone.
Oh my god. Wearing the newest in that Kylie Jenner collection. That's what you were showing me yesterday.
That's true. She was wearing the outfit that I want to wear to Casey Musgraves. It's like full body glitter.
Yeah, I think you should do sequins though.
I'm gonna DIY it. Oh, really? Alright guys, it has been a day already. It's like 5:30. I don't know what happened. And it's raining again. I've got my new raincoat back there at the ready. I also have my little fuzzy sweater that I like to use for the movies at the ready because we're going to the movies. Surprise, surprise. We're going to see Mandy, which is a super new movie with Nicolas Cage in it. The trailer looks crazy. I don't even know how to describe it if you haven't seen the trailer. It's like a thriller. It might even be like a horror movie, but not really. It's like action. I'm not sure what to expect, but it looks crazy. The minute I saw the trailer, Grant sent it to me. I was like, yes, I want that in my life. I love Nicolas Cage. Like, I'm willing to give any Nicolas Cage situation a chance. And we're going to Alamo Drafthouse to watch it. They have so many more Alamo Drafthouses here than they had in Houston. I don't know what was going on in Houston, but I love Alamo Drafthouse and I'm so happy there are a lot more options here. But before that, we're going to get my ears pierced. If you missed last weekend's vlog, I am getting my second lobe piercing done. It is like a 5th grade dream of mine that's come back to the surface and I'm doing it. And then we're gonna go to our movie date.
What a champ. Didn't even flinch.
Good luck with all those people.
Looks great.
Survived it. I feel like they look cute. They're probably swollen and red and they don't look very cute right now. And the piercer that helped me at Heart and Hand, Ursula, was so nice. She explained everything along the way. It barely hurt. I mean, obviously it's lobe piercing. It's not gonna hurt you that much, but she was super nice and I definitely recommend her if you are in the DFW area and you need to get your ears pierced. I thought she was cool and she was really helpful and gave me more information about that other piercing that I got not too long ago, the one I got redone up there, because it's kind of been like infected and kind of not infected and kind of going back and forth, but it hasn't really been like a smooth healing journey. Overall, I like the spot. What did you think about the writhing in pain situation?
Writhing in pain?
You like seeing me writhe in pain?
You didn't even flinch. I was so disappointed. There's no show.
Here's what we got over here, and we looked at 2 different spots on this side, so that's why you can probably maybe see a dot above where the earring is. Now it is time to be off to the movies. Are you hungry now?
Yeah.
90% of our married life is just asking each other if we're hungry. It's going great.
You hungry yet? Not yet.
Our whole
Come
life.
on.
When do we get to eat next?
Yeah, well, what's the next feast? Somebody is feeling better.
I am feeling better. I was not feeling so good this morning. Surprise! So we just had brunch at Grant's mom's house with some of his fam. It was delicious and wonderful, and I almost got to look at some of Grant's childhood memorabilia, but not quite. Someday I will get there. That is the museum I truly want to go to. But we are about to go to the Modern to see the very last day of the Murakami show. It's probably gonna be really cool. I don't really know a lot about him, but it's kind of like a pop art thing, sort of. Ooh, you know what we need to do is talk about the movie.
Oh yeah.
We need to tell the vlog what we think about Mandy.
Mandy.
But maybe we'll wait until later when we get home. I don't want to talk in the car too much. I feel like I'm always vlogging in the car, but it's just like when I have a moment to like sit down and talk, you know? So, okay, I'll tell you about Mandy later for those of you that are interested. It was an experience. Look at how crazy the line is today. It's the last day and everyone decided it's time to do it. Big news, y'all. Big news in our house. We have reclaimed the office space. Technically, it was always ours, but it was full of Grant's furniture, and now a lot of that,
Today, Junior.
Target. The other day I was doing that a lot, and Grant got upset and told me it wasn't a ladylike way to speak. Anyway, so Grant has done a really good job trying to organize some of this stuff. I've been upstairs trying to organize things. The moving company, that was not very great. I didn't really make a big deal about it last weekend when I was talking about it, but like, they were not great. It was not a good experience. They straight up lost the legs to his couch, and that's why it is so very low to the ground. It's like you're sitting on the floor. Anyway, obviously we're home now, and the exhibit was great. It was an absolute madhouse. I never anticipated there would be that many people there, but the entire lobby area was full of like basically like Six Flags level snaking lines, and they said it was gonna take like 30, 45 minutes or something like that. Luckily, we got the hookup with Grant's mom's membership card, and we didn't have to wait in the line. So it was amazing. I actually got to meet a couple of people that watch my channel, and they're all really sweet, and that always feels really good to actually like meet people out in the world. Not only do I not get out in the real world enough, especially now that I've been in Dallas, but it's just great to meet you guys, you know what I mean? So it's like what I'm doing here is real. You guys are real. I don't actually forget that, but it's nice for it to be confirmed. You know what I mean? Probably not, but that's how I feel. So that was really amazing. Very cool. I'm so glad we did it. I want to talk about Mandy. That movie probably I haven't seen a movie that has made that big of an impact on me in a long time. Maybe not an impact, but immediately after the movie was over, Grant and I sat there in the theater and like talked about it because it was a lot. It was everything. It was like cheesy horror, but it was like equally really beautiful and majestic. There were so many just like beautiful style choices, like the red lighting and how everything was like super low light, but it was also just like brutally gory and violent and gross, but also funny. Like there were these one-liners that are just perfect and amazing. And of course it's Nicolas Cage, so I feel like he can kind of make that happen with almost any movie. It was a cool movie. So it was like a little funny, also like super gross and crazy and a little scary, but totally not scary. I wouldn't like really say it's a horror movie, but that was just my initial impression just from the trailer, not reading anything about it or anything. But this is not me recommending this movie to you. Some movies that I really, really like, I feel like I have to know you to tell you that you might like them too. This is not like a crowd pleaser. It's not like general admission, like everyone's gonna have a good night, bring the family, bring your grandma. Like, no. I don't know if you'd like it or not, but I'm just saying it's a lot to handle. I did enjoy it. I love the style. I love the soundtrack. Oh, also, weird side note, if you watch the Santa Fe vlog, Meow Wolf produced this like visual musical thing that played before the trailers. I feel like it was like a little pre-hypnosis because this movie was super trippy. It was really unlike any other movie I'd seen before, but also like a lot of movies I'd seen before. It was like gross 80s horror. Like there were some special effects that I don't know if you can even call them special effects. I'm sure there's a term for it. I feel like I've heard it, but it's like where you have to really make something. It's not like computer generated in any way. And I like that. I value that. It makes me happy even if it's gross. I don't know. I liked it. If you like weird movies and you're not shocked very easily or you like being shocked, Mandy, check it out. I want to see his other movie now. Ooh, I was just itching my ear. I'm not supposed to touch my ears. It was like minorly uncomfortable to sleep last night, but it wasn't that bad. I feel like I'm rambling right now. What did you think of Mandy? What would you give it out of 5 stars?
6.
Grant loved it. I was a little unsure of how you were gonna feel about it.
The mark of a great movie to me is if you talk about it the next day.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, that was like one of the first things we talked about this morning.
Yeah, when I woke up, I wanted to talk about Mandy.
One of the reviews I saw on Rotten Tomatoes was saying that if they had edited it down a little bit, it would have been like a masterpiece, but it was still really cool, which I agree with.
I don't think I would give it 6 stars, but I think I'd give it 4.5. I really love it for what it was. It's not gonna be like a movie that you like go back to watch like every weekend, but it's just really cool to look at. I don't know, I liked it. I would definitely watch it again. Like if you weren't ready for that movie, it might like upset you. Like I feel like the ladies next to us might have been a little bit upset.
Well, that lady said that was like her second movie of the day.
Yeah, they went to the Willy Wonka show and won a costume contest earlier in the day at a different Alamo Drafthouse. And I actually overheard her saying that to the server, and she was showing pictures on her phone, and I just had to see it. So I was like, couldn't help but overhear you. Could I see the pictures too? And it was an amazing costume. It was Veruca Salt. She like made the whole egg drop thing. I don't remember the name for it, but where you put the golden egg to see if it was a good egg or a bad egg. She built like a booth around her daughter. It was perfect. They definitely deserved to win, but I don't feel like she was ready for what happened during Mandy. Grant, we need to go on our voyage to the mailbox to get our package. We made some interesting purchases.
Da, 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 da.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
So something that I really love about Grant is we kind of go nuts on certain things. Something I never knew we could go nuts on together was Bath & Body Works wallflowers. We got some like really basic ones. I don't even know how this happened. I haven't had any of these in a really long time, but We took some chances.
Well,
We got some real
disappointed,
random ones that we hadn't smelled before. What, you like it?
No, cinnamon and clove? It doesn't smell like anything like cinnamon and clove.
Maybe because it's not open. We got a scent switcher. I didn't even know this existed. For our maiden voyage, we're gonna do mahogany teakwood, which is obviously like a boyfriend candle of the year, of the life, of the decade. And then marshmallow fireside, which I've never spelled, but Grant was all about choosing that one, so we'll see. Hello, breakfast for dinner plus mac and cheese. This is the good life.